Hello, my tadpole. I gotta get used to that. Okay, so today is going to be a cupped whisper rumble, but it's interesting because I have gossip to share with you guys. Okay, gossip. I'm gonna brush my hair, but yeah, gossip. Give me 2 seconds, I need to get my brush. I'm gonna put you over there and just speak for a sec. The gossip today is gonna be made up entirely because I don't feel comfortable sharing other people's business on the internet. So I'm gonna make up a story, okay? I'm gonna make up a story about made up people, but it's gonna be interesting, okay? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be, these are people I'm very close to, my neighbors, actually. They're my neighbors. So I'm gonna tell you guys this story in a cupped whisper ramble way after I brush my hair. Then we'll start whispering, okay? I just need to brush my hair. I just need to brush my hair. Wait, should we brush your hair too? Gotta make sure you look good for this gossip sesh. Okay. Now that that's done, listen, because I got something important to tell you, okay? My neighbor, her name is Linda. She is married to a man named Carter, okay? Linda and Carter, they are married. They are married. So, the other day, Linda came outside of
So she kicks him out of the house and he has to go and live with his mother because his dad is disgraced with him. God, his dad really liked Linda and he was like, how dare you? That was my favorite girlfriend you'd ever had. She was your wife. How dare you do this? Your mother cheated on me and I will not house you in my home. So God had to go and live with his mother because, you know, once a cheater, always a cheater. The two of them deserved it, really. And anyway, Linda is in tears at this point. She calls up her best friend Susan. She says, Susan, I have so much to tell you. So much has happened in one night. Me and Carter broke up. And she's like, you broke up? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna file for divorce because he cheated on me with Madeline. And Susan is like, oh my god, do you want me to come over? And so she says yes. So then Susan comes over to Linda's house, and at this point I'm getting kind of tired, but I wait up to see what happens. I hear Susan's car pull in. I hear Linda come outside. Linda's still crying at this point. She's in tears. Susan goes to hug her. She's like, Susan, I'm pregnant. I'm sorry, my roommates. But yeah, she tells Susan that she's pregnant. Susan is like, oh my god, he cheated on you while you were pregnant. And Linda was like, I didn't even get to tell him properly. He didn't even know. So they're hugging it out in the yard. And at this point, I'm like, I really need to go to sleep. So I hit the sack. The next morning, when I woke up, they were shouting again. Carter was back at the house, and they were shouting again. Linda comes outside. She's like, why are you outside of my house shouting? This is my house, not your house, you cheating son of a b. And he's like, I know you cheated on me too. And she's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And he's like, she's in there. And Linda's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, he says, Susan, she's in there. And Linda says, yeah, that's my best friend. She's here to comfort me because you, like an asshole, cheated on me. And he says, I know you cheated on me too, with Susan. And at this point it gets real quiet. It gets real quiet. Linda's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But God is like, I know you do. A year ago, at that Halloween party, you guys both had masks on, and you guys hooked up. That's how I found out you were into women, and I know it was Susan behind that mask. You think I didn't know about it, but I do know about it. And Susan comes outside. She's like, what's the commotion? Linda's like, you want to hear what he's accusing me of? And Carter's like, I'm not accusing you of anything. I know this happened. And she was like, it's not my fault. I'm a lesbian. Everyone's real quiet. And Susan's like, you're a lesbian. And Linda's like, yeah, I am. I'm a lesbian. I never loved Carter. I was only with him because I felt like I couldn't leave. But him cheating on me was the final straw. And then she admits to Susan, I actually invited you around because I wanted to tell you that I've been in love with you for 5 years. Ever since I met you that day in college, I've never been the same. But me and Carter, we already started talking then, and I know we broke up after that, but the timing just wasn't right because then you had a boyfriend, and I didn't feel like I could ever tell you. Susan starts crying. She's like, Linda, I feel the same. I completely understand what you mean because I feel exactly the same. I feel exactly the same. I've been in love with you too. The only reason I did you not mean it? And Susan says, I